Hello and welcome back to this edition of Daily Actives brought to you by Bootleg Macro. I am Dustin and we are taking a look at AMD. And what do you see? It looks like we are falling. And either we're going to fill this gap, which I'm not big on technicals. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But it looks like at least right now the price has started to recede a little bit. We're going to look at the weekly here. We have seen quite the move off of the bottom in October of 2022. It wouldn't surprise me if you got a little bit of a pullback. That's generally been how AMD has moved. If we look here at the daily sentiment indicator, one of the things that I do like to see is that we have hit up around 60, 65%, and now it's starting to roll over. It isn't completely breaking down like it did here in March of 2023 when it went from around 60%. It looks like it's 62% all the way down to 37% in the end of April. But what we would expect is at least we could get around 50%. So you'd expect price to at least stall out, if not fall a little bit. It doesn't have to go higher, or it doesn't have to necessarily fall, but it can't go higher. You need bearish and bullish sentiment to kind of get back into alignment with each other. The volume looks great. I want to believe in it. The volatility, now this is an interesting signal. And the reason why I say this is because the daily volatility here you see in the red, it is starting to roll over and the price correlation is still high. So when the price correlation is high to the volume or the volatility and the volatility is rolling over, ta-da, the price is going to fall. So when we start to look at what we'd expect going forward, what we really want to see actually is we want to see the price correlation start to fall like it is here. If price correlation starts to fall, similar to what it did here back in May, and the volatility continues to fall, you'll actually get price to go higher, but just more slowly. So it will kind of grind higher because the volatility is falling and because price correlation is also going negative. We look here at the trade range. One of the things that's remarkable is that it is getting tighter, which you'd expect because the volatility is falling. We come all the way down to 102. We're at 112 right now. The top really isn't going to move just because it already expects that the price is going to get up there. Just the bottom is going to kind of come a little bit closer. When we think about what we could expect, I mean, I'd say this is probably going to pause for a little bit, probably going to pause somewhere around that $100 level, potentially at the lowest. And then after that, it's just going to start to rocket higher. But tell me what you think. Are you long? Are you short? Do you like it? Do you love it? Is this even a good review? I'll talk to you soon.